The BMW 3 Series won our 2019 Car of the Year award. So, did it even need to turn up?
Whoa, 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 not so fast. Back it up a little. More people bought the Mercedes-Benz C-Class last year than the Beamer, so clearly it's doing something right. We're going to pit the base grade Beamer against the entry-level C-Class to see what they do well and what they do not so well.
Priced at around $66,000 a piece, these German luxury sedans deliver on their promise of seamlessly blending luxury and technology.
Okay, let's start with the BMW, which gets a lot more technology now. And it starts with these two beautifully integrated high-def LCD screens.
Input is via touch or rotary dial, the latter more effective when on the move. Overall, BMW's latest operating system makes the experience smooth, intuitive, and engaging.
A couple of other little features too. You've got wireless phone charging, which is great, and 4 USB ports, including USB-C. There is, however, one little problem, and that's the fact this car only works with Apple CarPlay. Android Auto doesn't have it.
On the whole, however, BMW has done a great job with the integration of technology in this car, and the new 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster is a case in point, with its simple but vivid implementation.
Righto, the Mercedes-Benz, very different in look and feel, and the technology is executed a little differently too. You do have the same two-size screens, 10-inch infotainment and 12.3-inch instrument cluster. However, they both work quite differently.
There's no touchscreen here, so instead you get a central touchpad and 2 tiny finger pads on the steering wheel, along with a rotary dial similar to the BMW.
In this car, you have 5 USB ports all up, but there are no USB-C ports like you get in the BMW, which offer faster charging.
The infotainment system isn't quite as polished, nor the operating system as instinctive as the BMW's, but the Mercedes has better customization and gets Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Overall, the BMW is more intuitive and has better equipment levels, with a wireless phone charger and head-up display fitted as standard.
Back in the BMW, and I want to talk comfort because these are luxury cars. They should be comfortable, and the BMW is very comfortable. You've got leather covering the armrest, the seats, and the cushions are probably a little firmer than I was expecting, but adjustability is all electric and it's excellent. These controls are easy to use, and you've even got lumbar adjust and these inflatable air bladders in the side bolsters, good for slim types like myself. Plus, you've got the adjustable under thigh seat cushion here as well. Very nice. Right, the Benz. Okay, I'm perched a little higher, even in the lowest position, but the leather quality is a little bit more supple. The cushions are a little softer, I like that. You've got the under thigh support here. You've also got lumbar adjust, but changing the seat position is a little different from the BMW. You do it via controls on the door.
The Mercedes provides better comfort and gets the nod here by a possum's whisker.
Backseat accommodation in the BMW is very good. I'm about 6 foot and I've got a little bit of headroom. Legroom isn't too bad. There's plenty of features, including twin cup holders, the fold down armrests, and I love the fact you've got 2 USB-C ports and tri-zone climate control at the back here. That's nice. Okay, the Mercedes, definitely less room here, less legroom. Headroom's fine. And the seats, you don't kind of slide into them as comfortably as the BMW, but there's plenty of amenity. You've got the twin cup holders, little secret stash there. There is no climate control for the rear seats. You just have to use whatever the front seat uses, but there is twin USB ports down here, which is good to see.
If you've been relegated to the back seat, the BMW is the pick. More legroom, more features, and when it comes to cargo space, it's the same again. The BMW offering a wider, more spacious boot. It's no surprise that the newer, more advanced BMW has edged ahead in this comparison, but let's see which one drives better. Both are well suited to urban driving and make for excellent commuter cars, but the BMW's smoother 8-speed auto is my preference to the Benz's 9-speed auto for daily duties. The BMW also comes with more safety tech and driver aids as standard, which make everyday driving and parking easier and safer.
When you find yourself on a twisting, turning road, the BMW comes alive. As we said in Car Sales Car of the Year, this 3 Series is a return to form for BMW, and it's that connection the driver has with the car that makes it so special. You really do feel ensconced in the action. The steering is nice and direct, and the suspension, even though it's not adaptive, is so well sorted. It absorbs bumps and lumps, but still gives you a really good feel of what's going underneath. Simply put, if you enjoy spirited driving, you're not going to be disappointed with the BMW.
It's also more efficient than the C-Class, using less fuel than its German rival, and is quieter and more refined inside too. This is largely due to its smoother engine. Which brings me to an important point.
The Mercedes is based on much older architecture, and you can tell it doesn't feel quite as sharp, quite as pointed as the BMW, nor as balanced. Even with adaptive suspension, however, the Mercedes doesn't engage like the BMW does. It doesn't make you feel like you're part of the machine. You're really involved in proceedings. It's almost like you're sort of a passenger. The steering isn't quite as precise, throttle response isn't quite as sharp, and the suspension, it kind of jostles you around a little bit. Don't get me wrong, this Mercedes tracks through corners pretty well for an entry-level car, but it doesn't absorb those mid-corner bumps quite as effectively and smoothly as the BMW. Little things too, even the brakes in the Mercedes don't have quite as much bite as the BMW. Dynamically speaking, the BMW is just better.
Let's not take anything away from the C-Class though. For an old girl, she's aging gracefully, is still hugely popular with buyers, and fun to drive.
Well, that was surprisingly enjoyable. For entry-level models, these cars deliver very good driver dynamics, but they also have high levels of luxury and loads of functional tech. But at the end of the day, the BMW is the winner. And that's because it is technically superior on almost every level. It has higher levels of fit and finish and more standard features. And it solidifies the fact why it was named Car Sales Car of the Year.